All right, so what do we have planned for today, Trey?
All right, so Dream is a big Minecraft YouTuber. Twitch, don't make fun of us. We had to restart. But Dream is a big Minecraft YouTuber, right? Mm-hmm. And he just revealed his face for the first time, right? Mm-hmm. So he was like one of those YouTubers who did the whole like faceless channel thing. Mm-hmm. He would just show his gameplay, tell stories.
I think I know. Yeah, I've recently seen him actually.
Yeah. So he finally said, "I'm gonna do a face reveal at 30 million subscribers." And he does his face reveal like it's this big thing. He's sending out he's FaceTiming all these big creators who've never seen his face before, like Aiden Ross, Pokemon, all them people, right? He's FaceTiming these people like and they're all acting like, oh my god, this is what Dream looks like. Wow. So everybody thinks this nigga's gonna be like a gorgeous man. Right? This nigga reveals his face. And he looks like the what's that meme character? Damn. Hold up. It's like it was like the first meme ever. What's that shit? He looks like the meme face, bro. Hold up, let me see meme face. Is that the name of that meme? God damn. My phone moving slow. It's probably because I'm running Twitch. Looks like this nigga. The troll face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he looks just like the fucking troll face. And my question to you is, bro, the whole internet was calling this man ugly. How would you guys feel? I'm not talking to the only million. I'm talking to you on Twitch and you on YouTube. Or even TikTok. How would you guys feel if the first time you ever showed your face, the whole world called you ugly?
I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I have a very hate relationship with the word ugly because I used to get called that shit when I was young all the time. So like I genuinely hate when people use that word towards me. And if the whole entire internet is calling me ugly, I ain't gonna lie, I would be very, very, very depressed. I would have definitely been like, hey, like, goddamn, psych, like that wasn't really me. Like, psych, that really wasn't me. Like, I just used one of my assistant's face. Like, I would have definitely done that. I hate that word ugly. It's such a terrible word in my mind.
See, a nigga like me though, to be up 30 million subscribers, I'm already hitting niggas' pockets. Well, not pockets. I'm hitting niggas' eyes, and they're lining my pockets. You feel me?
Right.
I'm up 30 million subscribers. Regardless, they not gonna unsubscribe to my channel because I'm ugly. They like the content. They not subscribed to me because I look good. Now, I'd be sick if I was a fitness YouTuber who never showed my face.
Yeah.
And then your whole thing is your image, and now like they're like, well, your body's good, but damn, nigga, you ugly.
I mean, he's a gamer too, so it's like, what all do you fucking expect?
Like, what did you expect?
I mean, this nigga's a fucking white boy gamer.
He plays Minecraft. He's a 30-year-old man that plays Minecraft.
What did you expect? You thought this nigga had hoes? You thought this nigga was gonna be a model?
Like, what did you expect from a 30-year-old man that plays Minecraft?
Hey, man, leave that man alone. He's getting paid. You see what I'm saying? There's no such thing as an ugly billionaire.
But back to the question at hand. If the whole internet called me ugly and I just revealed my face, yeah, I'm thinking about self-deletion.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to tell you, ugly is such a traumatizing word to me. Oh, like, God. No cap, bro. Like, oh my God, when I used to get called that shit, it really tore my head up.
That's how fat was to me, bro.
Really?
Because when I was fat from like first grade to fifth grade, I was fat all elementary school, bro. And every time, and as soon as I hit puberty and I started growing, the weight distributed better on my body, so I started getting skinnier. But whenever somebody would call me fat when I was young, bro, like now, like even to the point where when I started getting bigger, when I was like when me and Ken first started dating, and I started getting bigger, and people started calling me fat again. That shit triggered me to get back in the gym, bro, because it just reminded me of being a fat kid. Like, and like how sad I was when I was a fat kid. I was like, yeah, I can't be.
But see, you can fix fat. There's not a lot of people that can fix ugly. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I kind of grew into my better looks. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, ugly has such a terrible word in my mind now that I think about it. Like, I remember one day when I was it was the first day of school that in Georgia, right?
Yeah.
in Colorado, I used to get called ugly by women all the time. And that, it didn't faze me for real until I came down to Georgia and I started hearing it. Because Georgia, they don't just call you ugly. They start flaming you in all types of shit, right?
Yep.
So imagine me, a kid in Colorado, coming down to DeKalb County. If you do not know what DeKalb County is, look it up. Because there's going to be some World Star videos from DeKalb County, right? So I go to a middle school in DeKalb County. First day I sit down, I swear to God, I kid you not, the first person that ever said something to me was this fat guy, right?
Right.
But guess what he said? This nigga looks me in my eyes and says, damn, you one ugly motherfucker. He said, damn, you one ugly motherfucker. My first day, bro, it killed me. Because I'm like, bro, I don't know anybody. And I literally sit down and that's the first thing you say to me. So I'm like, bro, you're fat. What are you talking about? He said, he verbatim said, well, I can fix this. You can't fix that fat ass nose. And I'm like, yo. That's why I do not get mad at people that do plastic surgery, because it's shit like that fucks people's heads up. I need therapy, and I still think about that shit to this fucking day. That nigga really messed my head up, bro. I'm being so serious.
Cause I'm trying to think of a time in middle school when I'm like, well, cause by middle school, bro, Nick, the only thing I had absolutely no swag. So that was my thing. Like, niggas would make fun, but they wouldn't make fun of me too bad because I was bigger than everybody. And I was like, and everybody knew like I was on the football team all the time, so they wouldn't make fun of me too hard because I was one of the better players on the football team, shit like that. But it was like, they were like, but look at your shoes, but like, who the fuck still wearing feelers? Like
feelers, bro? Yes. Oh my god. And
I'm just trying to think of a time like. Well, but truly traumatic, the only traumatic moment I remember from middle school was when I got in that fight with that serial killer. Because he was making fun of my teeth, bro.
Yeah.
But like you said, I can fix my teeth.
You can fix all that. You can fix your drip too. You can fix your drip too.
Fix your drip.
You can fix your drip too.
Fix your drip.
And that's why I say, honestly, I was talking to some females earlier today in the library, right? Yeah, some females that I work with, they were really cool. But like, I was telling them about how like there's no real such thing as an ugly man. Now that I think about it, like once you grow up, if you look right, like if you can dress pretty good, if you stay in shape just a small bit, you don't even have to be all the way cut up.
You smell good,
and if you smell motherfucking good, you can get. I want to say at least
85% of the women you approach.
85. I was gonna say 50, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know about 85. I mean, shit. That's a big number. That's a big reach, my nigga. Cause if you broke, you know what I'm saying. If you're short, you know what I'm saying.
But you know what I'm saying. Money counteracts every single flaw you got. If you got $1,000 to every single one of your flaws, it counteracts that.
Does it though, or does it make you look like more of a green light? That's all it is, bro.
Yeah,
it makes you look like more of a green light.
It makes you more approachable.
And then, but no.
If they know that.
It also makes it your person. That's how niggas start becoming their like. They let that shit become their personality.
Being rich becomes their personality.
Yes, being rich, having a Bugatti, having a Charger becomes their goddamn personality.
Yep.
I know niggas like that. Niggas that literally have a Charger. And that's just them. That's their personality. You know this nigga for having a really nice car. That's all he's good for.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I had a Charger, bro, I'd be one of them niggas.
I'm
not gonna cap. I'd be a bitch. I drive a Charger ass nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What?
I wouldn't be like Zay. Zay humble as fuck with that Charger. I'd be doing burnouts every fucking day.
Nah, bro. Could it be me, man? Could it be me? It's because I've literally grown up without materialistic shit in my whole entire life. Like I said, when I came down, super traumatizing. Now that I really think about it, I genuinely need to go get some help. But that time at DeKalb County, I was walking around with FUBUs. I was walking around FUBUs, nigga. You said felines, FUBUs, nigga. I had FUBUs.
Well, I wore a FUBU jersey to school one day.
Oh my god!
It was and that's what made me mad, bro. Cause bro, it was like growing up, bro. We grew up right when Feline and FUBU went out of style. Right. So like Feline and FUBU was hard as fuck for like 6 or 7 years of my life, bro. But on that 8th damn year, everybody stopped wearing that shit.
Yep.
So I still had a FUBU jersey for like 2 years, and I was fat. And I had got skinny so I could fit the FUBU jersey, bro. And I was like, bro, I couldn't. When I had that FUBU jersey in middle school, I was like, in elementary school, I was like, this shit is the shit, bro. I wore that bitch in 6th grade. Them niggas flamed me from 6 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I ended the day with a white t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I can't take this shit no more.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought that was the hardest shit ever, bro. Because it was a FUBU jersey that looked like an Atlanta Falcons jersey.
Man, middle school is so traumatizing.
Tough ass years, bro.
Middle school is so traumatizing.
Years,
like I have little sisters right now I have one little sister right now that's in middle school, and she's going through it. I just have to explain to her, like, listen, you gonna get through it. Like, that's middle school, public middle schools is what's gonna get you through life, like, for real. Like, if you can survive a public middle school, you're gonna survive anything in life. I genuinely do believe that, because man, god damn, bro, those were some terrible times, bro. People was just figuring out puberty, my nigga. Like, oh my god.
Hold up, what are you talking about? Yeah, Lou, that was hard as fuck. My fault, bro. My friends just hit me up saying, my tight end, they give me 10 points.
Hold on, chill out. I know we're not finna do this on stream or on camera.
Oh, yeah, we are.
We're on work.
Fantasy football is serious.
No, nigga, we're at work.
Fantasy football
No,
is
nigga, we're
serious.
at work. Come on, man.
Oh, this bitch-ass nigga fumbled.
Come on.
Oh, he fumbled.
Come on, we're at work. Come on, what we got next? What we got next? What we got next? What we got next?
Well, speaking of fantasy football, bro, AB is a crazy man.
That nigga is wild. That nigga is wild. That nigga is wild.
You liked how I did that, didn't you? He thought I was bullshit. Ha! Gotcha, bitch.
Okay.
See?
Okay,
See
that was smooth.
how it just flowed out when I was talking to him?
That was smooth. That was smooth. That was smooth. That was smooth.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. I'll give you that. That was smooth. That was smooth. That was smooth.
AB is crazy as hell. All right, so it's been new video footage that has leaked, and it showed AB flashing his buttocks in someone's face. Have you seen the video?
I thought it was his dick.
He did that too. He also did.
Can we say that on Twitch?
We're about to find out. I think Kyle said it when we was on stream with him.
Yeah, get off my dick. Yeah.
Okay, so he was stroking his thing and flashing his butt in his girl's face, and I'm trying to think, like, do you think that's really CTE, or do you think that's just like who that nigga is, bro? Like,
cause it really could be a mix of both, though. It really could be a mix of both.
Yeah, that's fact. Cause like when I think of CTE, like I'm thinking erratic behaviors, but not sexual predator behaviors. Like when I think CTE, I'm thinking like yelling. I'm thinking like, anger. I'm not thinking like running, like some shit he was doing. Like I seen like running away one of his kids. That's CTE. Flashing your ass in somebody's face. Mm-hmm. That's just you're just a perv.
I don't know. I didn't see the video. No, I saw like pictures of it, right?
Yeah.
But like, were they playing or?
Okay, the girl looked hella uncomfortable. So I watched the video on New York Post, and the girl looked hella uncomfortable. Like it looked like they were playing at first, and then he pulled off his trunks. But he's trying to say that the girl pulled off his trunks. But from my opinion, it looked like he pulled off his trunks, and then the girl took the trunks. And then after that, he started doing all the weird shit.
Damn.
And it wasn't like I could kind of see if it was just those two in the pool and they had a prior relationship where they did. Right. But it was just some random white chick. So like that's why I'm like,
how do you know that it was a random girl?
Okay, well it was some white chick.
Okay.
I can't say
because they could have been fucking with each other for a minute, right?
Yeah, because it is a possibility. But to my knowledge, it seems to be a random white chick. Because it was a couple more white people in the pool, so it looked like they might have all been together. Mm-hmm. But then again, if I was a man, because there were men there, and I was a man, I always saw, but it's AB though. I don't know. I mean, I still would have confronted the nigga.
So my question to you is now though, right? Let's switch the scenario. Let's say it was a white girl flashing her titties at him. Would we say that there's something wrong with her?
Yes, for sure. Well, I would. Now, would we?
Would the majority of the world even take heed to what? Yeah. Would this even be a headline?
If it was a white woman flashing AB hair titties.
It doesn't even. Yeah.
It wouldn't even matter. And that's the same amount of disgusting.
It really is. But like the fact that it's a man, why does it have to be so much more vulgar?
Yeah.
But if it was a woman that did it to him, then you know what I'm saying? Like they would have probably just brushed it off. They legit would have brushed it off like, oh, she's just having fun, enjoying her life. But when it's a black man that's doing it, and I ain't gonna say even a black man, but when it's a man that does it, it's a problem regardless. And right? That's the thing though. It should be a problem regardless. But I'm thinking like, shit, maybe he legit was just having fun like those like girls do sometimes with flash titties. But then again, titties and dick, I guess they just don't. Like, they don't equivalent. You know what I'm saying?
Because like nobody would have been mad if he had on a t-shirt and they took his t-shirt off.
Right. Ooh, yeah, you're right.
Like that's not a crazy thing to do.
Right.
But whipping you like what if it was kids there? It's a public pool. You feel me? I don't think a woman would do that. Well, I don't know. But I don't think a famous woman with a lot on the line for her reputation would flash her titties at a pool full of children. At a public pool in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga has millions of dollars, even after football, endorsements. They still paying him to do stuff. So it's like, and he's still trying to get back in the league. He says he wants to prove himself.
Yeah.
So just doing stuff like that is just
he legit might just have a disorder though, bro.
Yeah,
and we've seen that though. We've seen that he's had something wrong with him. Yeah, CT is real. Because he's been acting weird since that Vontez Perfect hit. And so it's like, but that also makes me ask the question of, I know you don't follow football as much as I do. Right.
But, you know, I told you to look up that Tua thing. Did you look into it?
Nah, what was that?
Okay, so Tua had a really bad hit last Sunday, right?
Okay.
Or not last Sunday, the Sunday before last Sunday.
Okay.
He had a really bad hit to where he got up, he stumbled, he almost fell. And then, like, he was, like, doing like this, like he was seeing stars, right?
Right.
So, after that happens, he sits on the sideline for a play or two, and then they put him back in the game. Because he passed concussion protocol, right?
Right.
So 4 days after that, he plays in the game because he passed concussion protocol, and in that game, he injures his neck and back because they claim it's a neck and back injury. Right. But you could see him be visibly concussed. Like, I don't know what you know if a fencing response is, but have you ever seen somebody get knocked out at a boxing match?
Yeah.
And then their fingers go like this? Yeah. Or at a UFC fight, like watching their fingers start going like, start throwing up gang signs and shit. Yeah. So that's what happened to him. So his fingers like do that whole thing where they tense up. He's clearly knocked out. Mm-hmm. They're saying that the main injury was his neck. He's going to be fine. But it's clear that he had a concussion. And then like, so my question is kind of who do you think is at fault when a player gets injured to that capacity? Because
I say that is really the...
Cause all right, so my opinion is like, I played football. So I'm like, knowing me, I would speak up and be like, yo, look, like something doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
But not a lot of niggas have that in them to let other people down.
And see, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say that, hey, it's really his fault. But you got to also think he's making a living off of this.
Yes.
So if I come out and say, hey, I want to sit out because I'm not feeling well, he could possibly lose out on a check,
on money,
on contracts, things. This is how he eats.
Yeah.
So I can't even put that on him. The doctors, maybe they genuinely did what they were supposed to do, and they didn't see any issue going on.
Yeah.
It's hard. And I was thinking maybe even the NFL. I'm really getting sick of the NFL, if I'm being honest with you, bro.
But I think, okay, so my thing is, I think it's at the end of the day, I think it's the coach's fault because you have to know when a player is pushing himself too hard. Mm-hmm. And if you've seen this nigga, regardless of what the medical staff says, bro, sit that man for a week.
All right, Trey. I've been thinking recently, bro.
All right.
Recently, for some reason, every time I go on TikTok, every time I go on YouTube, every time I go on Instagram, I keep seeing alpha male. This thing just pops up everywhere. There's always something about an alpha male, alpha guy, somewhere in somebody's captions, right?
Right.
So my question to you is, one, are you an alpha male? Do you think you're an alpha male?
No, I'm a Sigma, bro.
Okay, good answer. Who are the top 3 alpha males throughout history? I'm saying History.
All right, so as soon as you asked me this question earlier today, I had 3 names that came straight to mind.
Okay, but say them one at a time. We'll go one at a time.
The first name is Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo?
Johnny Bravo.
You're talking about the nigga that got dubbed by so many females?
But check me out, though. He never gave up. He never lost confidence.
Okay.
And every time he got dubbed, he worked on his game. And what did he do?
He went back up there to another
And
one.
he retried again.
But then again, though, that nigga was really desperate.
No.
That nigga was starving. That nigga was hungry. That nigga Johnny Bravo was hungry.
Johnny Bravo top 3.
Johnny Bravo was
Bravo.
hungry. That's an L, man, bro.
Think about it. Look,
That's the same.
he had muscle.
Bro, just
Skipped every leg day, just like an alpha male. Come on.
No. If he had social media, it would be a rap. It would be a rap. You know how often he would be getting exposed? He would be
DMs
one of
going
those
crazy.
guys that be sending pictures, unwanted photos. He is that guy. He's really a creep if we really think about it, bro.
Johnny Bravo was like that.
At one point, you have to learn to give up. That nigga Johnny Bravo never gave up, and he to the point to where it was an issue, nigga. Are you sure you want to keep Johnny?
I'm sticking with Johnny. Who you got?
Okay. So I was thinking historically, you know what I'm saying? But since you brought up a figure like Johnny Bravo, I'll say this for my for my person. The nigga that got Virgin Mary pregnant.
Bruh, Jesus?
Jesus did not get Virgin Mary pregnant. Jesus is Virgin Mary's daughter. I mean,
I'm tripping. You mean the Holy
Jesus
Spirit?
is very Jesus.
You mean the Holy Spirit? You mean the angel? What was that angel's name?
No, listen. God is the one that got Virgin Mary pregnant.
Yes, it was carried by an angel though.
The Son of God, Jesus.
Yeah.
So she was still a virgin even though she had a baby. She was married to this nigga Joseph.
Okay.
This nigga that fucked Mary made a whole fucking religion called Christianity just off of him fucking one female, bro.
She was never fucked though.
She was though. There is no way in hell she got pregnant and did not. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's religion, niggas miracles. Nigga.
No.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why the nigga that really got her pregnant, he is the most alpha nigga in the fucking world. Because he made people believe that, hey, she's still a virgin after I fucked.
Okay, just
And then my seed is the son of God. My seed is the son of God. That nigga is God. That nigga's goated.
okay, I'm ignoring anything he's talking about, but just to play into his argument. That wouldn't even make him the alpha male. You know who the alpha male in the whole situation? Going into your logic, who the alpha male in that whole situation is? Mary.
How?
Because she finessed the whole world and her husband into believing a lie that she never had sex. And Mary's the winner.
No, she's not.
And she kept her husband.
She just got.
Not saying that I agree with you and think that that's the truth. I think that Mary did not have sex. But if it didn't have, Mary is the most player person in the situation. And that's just plain and simple.
She's just the
She's
liar.
like those girls that be having multiple niggas and then having the niggas dap each other up. That's who Mary is. She's the alpha male. Not saying I agree with him, but if anybody was to be the most P nigga in this situation, it's Mary.
No, bro, because again, he made them believe that, hey, I'm God. And this nigga had to have some godly ass dick for her to make this whole religion up. For her to say, this nigga fucked me so good, I call him God now. And his son is his son is motherfucking Jesus.
Man, I'm gonna give you my second person.
All right, who's your second person?
My second person is Genghis Khan.
Stop! You took my person.
How did I take your person?
Bro, Genghis Khan was me, nigga. I was gonna say Genghis Khan next.
My
bro.
second person is Genghis Khan.
He's so P. It doesn't even make any sense. I can't even argue with that nigga, bro. Why do you say Genghis Khan?
I say Genghis Khan purely because he had so much sex. And we're just gonna assume it's consensual because I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And for my peace of mind, I'm gonna assume it's consensual.
Let's do it.
That we're all that there's a myth that we're all descendants of Genghis Khan.
Yeah. They say too. They say in every 2,000 males, 1 in 200 men are direct descendants of Genghis Khan.
Yes.
That's so fire, bro. You know how much fucking you had to do?
That's a lot.
That is a lot of fucking.
That's a lot.
He was one dirty ass nigga though.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie, but that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
And we not gonna make it seem like he's just, you know. I ain't gonna say it. For our peace of mind, it was all consensual.
All consensual. For
It
peace
was
of
all
mind.
consensual, and he was just that nigga.
Who you got next?
All right, I'm gonna take it back again. Historically, it's this nigga called Gilgamesh. You remember that? The Epic of Gilgamesh,
Yes,
one of the
yes,
first fucking stories ever found in history, right?
Right.
Gilgamesh, before somebody in his village, like before the man in his village could fuck their wives, he had to fuck them first. And the niggas was actually cool with it because they couldn't fuck with him. He was that much of a demon ass nigga, bro. The nigga Gilgamesh had to fuck your wife first before you could even marry her. That is so
That's
it doesn't even
PSL.
make any sense.
That's PSL. All right. So my last person.
You better not take my person, bro.
I have 3 people on this list, so I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna go with Andrew Tate.
Stop it. You're capping.
I'm gonna go with Andrew Tate.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Andrew
What?
Tate. Yes.
How?
Because, bro, think about this shit, right? So, like, I'm not an Andrew Tate fan at all. This nigga has been banned from the internet, right?
Yeah.
Do you still see Andrew Tate clips on your timeline?
I still see that nigga every day. I see that nigga every day.
This nigga's account has been disbanded on 5 different platforms. He cannot be on Twitch. He cannot be on TikTok. He cannot be on YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter. Yet every day I get on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I see this man.
I see this nigga every day. Like, it's so natural to me now, bro.
How do you try to cancel somebody? Delete all of his accounts off of every single platform, and he still pop up on my timeline. That nigga's the GOAT.
That nigga hard. I'll give you that one too. Like,
how do you get banned from the internet and you're still one of the most viral people on the internet? Donald Trump couldn't even do that, and he was a president.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a fucking point there. That nigga Andrew Tate might be one of the greats.
I still see one Andrew Tate video a day, and
No
he's been
cap.
banned from the internet.
I'm trying to
He
tell
can't
you.
post shit for himself.
Damn, that's crazy. I never thought about it like that. But you got a point. He's the king of the internet right now.
Exactly. The king of the internet doesn't have a single internet account.
Damn. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Hey, the way you put it, that's a good choice. Okay. And my third pick, I'm going to go ahead and say Tristan Thompson. There ain't no way. Every time I see this nigga, he's not even known for his basketball anymore.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it a stack.
That's
like, the
fact.
nigga's not good at basketball.
He's known for fucking
But
over
what
Khloe
he is good
Kardashian.
at is playing these hoes, bro.
Yeah.
He is good at playing these
Very
hoes
good at
like it's his profession.
Very good
I think I just seen something in the tabloids that said that Khloe Kardashian had to go to the hospital and get her mental checked just because this nigga was fucking with her head that much.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Shawty got CTE from fucking with a nigga. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga he's him. He's him. And I don't know what it is, bro. She still wants to have kids by this nigga and everything, bro.
That nigga won.
Tristan Thompson won. He's out here cheating on her like more than once, bro.
And then
more
after,
than
and
once.
he said he'll stop and then do it again.
Again
Oops,
and again.
I did it again.
Again
I
and
slept
again.
with your friend. I don't even know that's the lyrics, but it fit.
But it sure do fit. He
right.
embarrassed her in the tabloids every single day, damn near. But yeah.
But let us know in the comments, who do y'all think are the top 3 alpha males of all time? And leading into our last topic, Million, you wrote something down earlier. You said that Karens may be right. And I did want to talk about how fast NFTs died, but we'll say that for a later date because I want to know what you mean by that.
Okay. Quick theory. Karens actually are the right way to go, bro.
Why?
I say that because My parents recently. Okay, so in my neighborhood that I'm in,
Right.
I've told this story on the pod before about how somebody took my gun from my vehicle outside of my house in my own neighborhood that I grew up in. And then recently, like I want to say last week, my mom said there were some kids that came up to our driveway while she was outside. It was at dark. They didn't know she was there, and they was attempting to go through her vehicle until she started screaming, and they eventually ran off and left.
Yeah.
Right? She said she wasn't trying to call the police on them because they were young black men. Right?
Right.
I said, Mom, you're older now. Think like a Karen. This is your community. This is your community. If you see any suspicious activity going on, you need to be calling the police, utilizing your resources. She said she seen a minivan just sitting at the stop sign once. I said, Mom, what you do is you pull out your phone and you start recording and saying, what are you doing in my neighborhood? I am calling the police right now. Listen, when we get older, I strive to be a Karen. If my neighborhood is being attacked by hoodlums, I will be doing whatever is necessary to take care of my community.
I agree, but I disagree. Okay,
What?
so I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't understand your mom's point of view, right? Because if you think about it, bro, the best she could do in that situation is tell them little kids to run off. Because even if she do call the police, they ramsack through her shit. By the time the police get there, they've already ramsacked her car, gotten what they wanted to get out of her car, and left.
Okay, but this is what I told her. I said, Mom, you need to start thinking, what would Karen do? Karen would chase them kids down the block.
Then you're putting your mom at risk. The fuck? That defeats your whole argument.
Listen, look, what I'm trying to say is nobody is going to rob a community full of Karens because it's impossible. You're not going to get away with it. I'm telling you right now. I said, Mom, listen, if you want to protect our community because it's not a gated community, you need to make the whole block into Karens.
But you're not going to convert a whole block.
Bruh, yes, we can. Listen, Karens for 2024, I'm voting for a Karen. Listen, they're here to protect, bro. I'm starting to realize that's all. I'm really starting to sympathize with Karens. That's all they're doing is protecting what they own. If they see any suspicious activity, you goddamn right I'm gonna go check on that because I pay these bills. I'm a taxpayer, and I want to see what's going on.
This is listening to millions.
Hey, y'all let me know if I'm tripping or not. Karen, let's start thinking like them.
And you just sat down with us. I'll see you next time, man. Peace.
You're serious, nigga? I'm dead ass, bro.
Music, entertainment, black culture, we're listening to.
And I'm counting every one of y'all until I get to 1 million.